Music Production.
Yo, what's poppin'? Let's break down the S&P 500. I wanted to kind of go over some stuff on what I'm thinking about the market right now too. So let's get into it. Kind of looking at this market right now, and we're looking at the weekly time frame, and we look at this chart, and in my opinion, I think it's it's beautiful. Like I look at this and I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna be a major opportunity whether or not we go lower or if we rip up from here. Like this area we're at right now is pretty solid spot to be like looking for those investments and kind of dollar cost averaging or even like placing those positional trades, right? That's what I'm starting to do right now. Like I've been dollar cost averaging certain names that I really like over the past like couple months. I'd say since probably like mid June. Yeah, right around mid June, I was kind of looking at like, all right, where do I want to invest, right? Like I have those names on lock, dollar cost averaging into them, nothing too crazy, but I feel like there's an opportunity coming, right? If we do get that flush downward, that'll be like that bottom, right? Where we might take that little while, right? Say that we have some sort of relief rally and we come back down right into this range right here and we base for like a little bit and then we eventually get that breakout, right? Because here is going to be a trend line. Again, there's no guarantee on what's going to happen. Like what I'm talking about is basically just a hypothesis. So essentially, I'm expecting there to be some sort of, the bear market's going to continue until the beginning of next year where we get this base, and then this trend line here is a major trend line we're going to look at in the S&P to see, do we get that bull break and what does it look like on the weekly time frame with volume? And then again, we're going to look at the 8 EMA, and then we'll throw in that 20 EMA as well right now. Right, so we want to see as this goes down, are we going to get a bullish cross, right? Right, like something like this at the bottom, right, of March 2020. Right, this was the bottom of the 2020 Corona crash. We got that bullish cross a few weeks later. Are we going to get something like that around, the beginning of next year where we get this bullish cross and then things are pointing upward where it matches with the weekly trend line breakout, the bullish cross, some nice bull volume, and then there's, a few different catalysts going into that kind of really hinting to us like, okay, the bottom is in and we're ready to start this new bull rally, right? Patience, of course. I'm not too eager. I'm not really worried or pressed or I'm kind of just patient right now, watching dollar cost averaging small amounts into those names that I like, and then when that time comes, we'll know, man. Like we're gonna get that. In my opinion, since I've been watching for so long, and the people who have been watching very closely, they're gonna see the opportunity, and they're gonna be able to, react and do something about it way quicker than a lot of people who aren't really watching are, right? So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts right now. We're just gonna watch. Again, this is kind of all just a random guesstimate. Like it could be anything like that. I will say this though, 1-2 weeks, this drawdown right here, right from the very top to right where we are now is 10%, bringing us back to this double bottom area. We might see a bounce from that. So keep that in mind. We came flushing down into this zone right here. We might see some sort of quick bounce, and that might start a relief rally where we get that bounce, base, come back up, and then we flush. Again, there's a few different things that could happen. What I'm trying to get at the most right now is regardless of whether we go up to test this trend line or we continue to the downside, pay attention to those names that you think are good, because I think the opportunity is coming here now in the next few weeks and closing off 2022. We're going to see, a great opportunity to go long for like maybe a decade, right? Like think about what happened here, bottom of the 2008, could be something like that where we get this massive liquidation and then just slow grind for another long period of time. That's the breakdown for today. Peace.